Yo, 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 yo. Gunfreak Nation. Um, this is a hard one right here. As you know, with this channel, uh, the very foundation of the Gunfreak Nation is to be able to possess a firearm to defend your family. You feel me? But this story that I saw and I learned of it today, my sister, my blood sister, sent me a link, and I just could not believe it, man. First and foremost, what up, though, Don? First and foremost, man, you got to have that security. You know what I'm saying? You got to have security to protect you and your family at all times, man. But when you got savages that's breaking in and you calling the police, I'm telling you, don't call the police. Do not call the police. Let your Funky Town sender be your weapon of choice. Call on that AR. Call on that AR-15. Call on that Glock or whatever firearm that you own. Like, put yourself in a situation like right now. Here in Detroit, it is 2:29 a.m. right now in the Motor City. And if someone decides to try to violate me by running up in my house, pulling a home invasion on me, I'm going to deal with them accordingly. But if you are a man or a woman who do not possess a firearm, and it's not as simple as owning a firearm, you got to train with it and know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to use it, then you're going to lose it. You feel me? I got one of my cats. I'm being distracted. I hope he don't unplug my shit. But anyway, some of the most craziest things that you can ever think that, that can happen, happens during home invasions. You feel me? What up, though? What up? So, listen, man, I was devastated. You had a guy had a home invasion happen to him and his daughter. He lived with his daughter. I guess he was a single father. He lived with his daughter. And the savages came in. He called the police. He did not have a firearm to protect himself. He called the police. And guess who he was unalived by? The police. They mistook him because it was a crazy woman that ran up in his house, tried to unalive him. When the police got to the scene, they struggling over the knife. Guess who the police unalived? Him. And it broke my heart, man. And this is why I say that you need to be savage ready at all times. If that man would have had his own gun, more than likely he would still be here on this planet, man. But because he didn't, and it probably was a crazy chick that he knew. Looking at the video, looking at all of the evidence, this completely tells me that this just wasn't a random home invasion. He knew this crazy chick. He knew this woman. Anytime when somebody damaged your vehicles, before they go to damaging your home, that's personal. So I'm gonna play this video, man, and it's crazy.
Graphic and disturbing body cam video just released showing a deadly police shooting by Las Vegas police following a 911 call for help. In this video, you see police shoot and kill a man who they later learn is the man who owns the home and is the one who called 911 for help.
I'm on my male 20 to 35, 10 medium build, red jeanie, wearing a black sweatshirt and dark sweatpants.
43-year-old Brandon Durham told 911 that someone was breaking into his home and he was hiding in the bathroom. That police body cam video showing police arriving at his Henderson, Nevada home, and when officers arrived, they noticed damaged cars in the driveway and windows broken in the house.
Hey, they said they made entry. We got to go in there.
Yeah, we have to go in. Hey, one we have a broken window and a break up the street to make entry. Kick it!
Metro Police!
Officers move quickly down a long hallway and turning a corner, the lead officer sees two people struggling in a bedroom doorway, both holding onto a knife.
Hey, drop the knife! Drop the knife!
The officer then opens fire on the person on the right, who turned out to be the homeowner who called 911 for help. After Brandon Durham, a local realtor, falls to the floor of the bedroom, the officer shoots him 5 more times. The other person in the red beanie has been identified as 31-year-old Alexander Boudreau, now under arrest and facing numerous charges. Police recovering 2 large knives at the scene. The motive for the break-in not known. An internal affairs investigation into the officer's actions now underway.
Make it make sense. Make this make sense. Make it make sense. And the cop that done that was an idiot. I understand you saying 2 people struggling with a knife, so you automatically assume the man is the antagonizer, the aggressor, when he was the one that actually called for your help. He was the one that called for your help and was unalived by the police. I'm going to say this again, y'all. I don't care what the circumstances is. Y'all need to get armed and savage ready. She shouldn't even, I don't know whether he knew her. What made me think he knew her is she damaged his vehicles first before she ran up in the house. She was supposed to have been put down immediately as soon as she gained entry into his house. If she was coming in there on some violent wah-wah type of shit, then you is going to be sent to Funky Town. It's just that simple. Not owning a firearm and depending on the police to save you costs you your life. The only person that's responsible for your life is you. You responsible for your life. Life is so precious. Don't make that someone else's responsibility to take care and protect you and your family. Yeah, things is getting crazy, man. Things is, I get it. Trump is back in. We got him for 4 more years. But we not out of the woods, man. It's people, the Democrats, these crazy, ultra left liberals, they desperate and they mad. They're mad. This woman, this Kamala, had $1 billion to run the campaign. They chose to use that $1 billion to do fear-mongering tactics. You know, she's in debt $20 million. I heard that Beyonce got paid $10 million for a 3-minute speech, and she was paid $3 million. I heard Oprah's, she said she didn't charge nobody, but her staff needs to, to get paid. Cardi B lying, knowing that she got paid. Wiki Smiley, y'all ain't saw that video yet. I just got done filming that video of that idiot, that fool. So listen, man, listen. Let me say this. We ain't out of the woods yet. And I still think it's going to be some 2020 type violence going on, like it did back in 2020, like the George Floyd riots. I'm thinking that it's going to be some rah-rah coming at us real soon, and you need to be ready to protect yourself. Hell, yesterday in New York, you had 2 people unalived by, I believe, an illegal migrant. It don't matter whether, they are here now. You need to understand that, people. They are here now. Okay? You have to understand that when Biden and Harris, man, that they still in office. We got to still deal with them till at least January the 20th. And never before have we been this close to World War III. Biden is a sitting, lame duck president that's bitter and angry that he didn't get a chance to try to run again, that he pretty much was undermined by his own running mate. So he's bitter. He just signed off on Ukraine to use long-range missiles that the United States provided to them. He signed off on that because he know his days is numbered in the White House. So we got, was it 300,000 kids that's missing, that crossed that border? So sex trafficking, all type of pedophile type bullshit that's happening at the border at the expense of the Biden administration, Biden and Harris administration, man. So my question to you is, when Trump get in there and he do this mass deportation to try to get them out of here, you think they're not gonna try to leave without a fight? You think they're not gonna leave without a fight? You think when them benefits in, the food stamps, the cash cards being placed in fancy hotels, when they end, what you think them people gonna do? What you think they're gonna do? They might be the same ones that's trying to come up in your house and do some harm to you and yours. So I'm telling you right now, Gunfreak Nation, listen, you got to be ready at all times. This guy, this poor innocent guy right here, man, never in a million years would have thought that his life would be ended at the hands of the police. Somebody broke in on him, violated his privacy, his domain, came up in his house trying to do harm to him. He calls the police and get unalived by the police. Now, if he was GFN, Gunfreak Nation, soon as that crazy bitch stepped foot in his crib, he should have put the threat down. We don't advocate no type of violence. We don't condone violence. But we exercising our God-given rights to protect and defend our lives and protect our families. So where he went wrong at, I assumed that the brother didn't have a firearm because she wouldn't have made it that far. And you calling the police, I don't know, man. It's just something about that story. I said, when I heard that and I saw the actual body cam, I'm like, man, this not right. What up, though, everybody that's in here? You know, listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. We in for a fight. We in for a fight. Don't let your guard down and have this false sense of security because Trump is back in the White House. We good on our Funky Town tools. Our Funky Town centers, we good. We ain't got to worry about no new, ban on braces or, them trying to, scare people into, doing another assault weapons ban. We good on that. But what we not good on is some savages, man. And millions of them. And I'm not millions of them. I'm talking about American savages. I'm talking about the illegal savages that came over here illegally that's up to no good. I need y'all to brace for it and prepare for it. Things is about to get rough. And y'all need to be prepared, man. We got dark days ahead of us. The Democrats, thank you, Matthew Jameson, for that. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Listen, we got dark days ahead of us. We're dealing with an entity that is demonic at the core. And when shit don't go their way, they will instigate and stir up all kind of bullshit. Mark my words. If it be another black man or a person of color killed by a police officer, whether the cop is black or white, it don't matter. It's going to be instant riots in the streets of America, and they're going to blame it on Trump, just like that bitch ass Ricky Smiley. Stay tuned for that video because I really go in on his ass. He needs to go and put on another a dress or something, man. I just don't like a sellout, man. It just ain't right, But I want y'all to be armed because I don't know whether I don't know the backstory behind it, but it's almost like this crazy ass bitch was a stalker or something. And I just don't know. Usually when they do a home invasion, they don't vandalize and damage your vehicles first before they come in your house. So that's what made me think it's more to the story that's being told. But even still, if he did know her, he still was supposed to put her down. I don't give a damn how long I've been knowing you. If you break up in my house, if I see you damaging my cars and you still force your way into my home, this is my house, my sanctuary. Okay? I'm going to send your ass to Funky Town because I take my life serious. I got more time in back of me at this stage in my life. I got more time in back of me than in front of me. And I'm trying to live as long as I can until the good Lord decides to bring me home. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that happens, man. Nobody lives forever. But there's one thing I can assure you and can attest to, that upon my leaving this planet, this earth, and I'm no longer breathing air into my body, I'm going to protect my life by any means necessary. So go out there and purchase you a gun. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some Black Friday deals and sales going on for the holiday. It is funky out there. It's funky as hell. All these funky ass savages walking around, ready to use any excuse to pounce on you. It's robbing season out there, y'all. It's the holidays. They're trying to hit a lick. Hell, you might be the next target. So y'all need to be ready. I'm saying this to you out of love. And I know I'm preaching to the crowd, because I'm for y'all that's watching this, for all 25 people that's in the room right now, listen. I appreciate the fact that y'all got that mindset to have y'all Funky Town sender nearby. We're not itching for no fight. We don't want no fight. That's the last thing I want to do, is unalive somebody, man. If I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If somebody was out there, if my car alarm got triggered and somebody out there trying to steal my car, and I don't have it in my heart to take someone's life or unalive someone over some material shit, over a vehicle that I can always get again and replace, because you can never replace a life, man. And that's something we don't want to do. Ain't nothing in my house, and I got a lot of nice, expensive stuff in my house, from my Funky Town senders to my electronics, all that, but it ain't worth taking a life over. Ain't nothing in my home worth me, stop it, unaliving somebody. But I'll go to hell and back for my family. I'll go to hell and back when you try to bring violence upon my family. I don't play that. You pull a gun on me and you don't use it, then you better believe that when I pull mine, I'm gonna send you to Funky Town. This is not to be played with, this situation here. We are not out of the woods yet. We got these gangs, we got these illegal alien gangs. We got, man, there's so much going on that the world is just spiraling. But you leave it to regular folks that got their heads ducked all up in the sand. We the crazy ones. We the violent ones. We the psychopaths. We the paranoid motherfuckers. But you know what? We passed that, Gunfreak Nation, man. I'm too old at this point in my age. I'm too old to give a damn about what another person think of me, man. I'm just too old, man. You know what I care about? Good health, having a roof over my head, food in my belly, being able to afford to pay my utility bills. I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with that. It's a shame that we got to deal with people that don't want to see you be successful, don't want to see you be happy, and they want to come in and violate you and take what you worked hard for, man. That ain't, we living in a wicked, devilish, fucked up world. And the minute that you realize this, the minute that you realize that we living in a devil's world, a wicked world, you're going to armor up. You're going to arm up and armor up. Just like I finally got me some armor, body armor. I got that like a year ago, but still, y'all need to be ready. These Democrats, man, they bitter, they mad, and they willing to do anything to stir the pot, to stir up this shitstorm that we all gonna be in. So what I'm gonna tell you before I leave, Gunfreak Nation, arm up, man. Practice with your firearms. Hell, I need to get to the range myself and fire off some guns. But I've been blessed to have multiple, firearms. So the ones I do have, trust me, when you pull that trigger, it's gonna go bang. That's something I don't want to do. I don't want to hurt nobody. But I damn sure don't want nobody hurting me. And I'm gonna get you before you get me. It's just that simple. Now, if the brother would have had a gun and that crazy, bitch walk up in there, man, he had every right to send her on her way to Funky Town. But because he didn't have a gun, he picked up this. This was his weapon right here. To call 911. Okay? It didn't go so well for him, did it? Did it? So the moral of this story, this true story, is you are responsible for your life, man, for your own life, your well-being, your family. It's worth it, man, because I'm telling you, these savages, they coming in. They're not coming in for your valuables. They coming in for you. You want your daughter, you want your wife or girlfriend or whatever, you want them to be violated, sexually assaulted. Do you know that when stuff like that happen to you, bad stuff like that happen to you, you are forever damaged? And that's if you survive it. Here in Detroit, they don't like to leave witnesses. After they done doing whatever they do to you, they unalive you. Because they don't want no witnesses. Then they burn the house down to get rid of the DNA. So you're dealing with wicked demons, savages. Nobody deserves to go out like that, especially by no cop, man. Man, that was a hard one to for those who didn't see the video, catch it on the replay. I'm pretty sure YouTube ain't gonna, they're not gonna demonetize this. They're gonna demonetize this video because they don't like, graphic shit on there. But man, I'm like, look, I got to show y'all this. One thing about it, if we strapped up, we ain't got to worry about being clapped up. You hear me? Get strapped to get clapped. I need to do another one of them videos, man. But we living in a savage world, you hear me? And y'all need to be ready at all times. People have a sigh of relief because Trump back in, and we can take a breather. We ain't got to worry about nobody, trying to do no so-called assault weapons ban or whatnot. We got people complaining about Trump. He ain't picked no black folks yet, black people for his cabinet. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? We don't need no tokens. Do your job. You know what matters to me? I want to see low gas prices. I want to walk in the grocery store and see pork chops like they used to be. $3, $4. Right now, they $8, $9. Steak, $9, $10, $13, $14, $15, $18. If you can get the inflation down and man, I don't give a damn. You can be purple. You can be whatever color you want to be. I'm so sick of this. Everybody always want to do these identity politics. It is bullshit. I don't give a fuck about what race you are, what your skin tone is, man. If your policies benefit my lifestyle, the way I'm living right now, I ain't got to pay all this for gas and food, empty my whole wallet just to get a week's worth of groceries. I'm good. We passed that right now. That's why her funky ass didn't win. And I'm so thankful and glad that America finally woke up. I'm proud of us for getting him back in the office, man. But what I want to know from y'all is y'all ready when that time comes? And y'all know what I'm talking about. When that time comes, and I believe it's coming, and I believe we're going to see it, sooner than later. You got to be ready to protect your family, even if you have to hunker down in your crib, or just be ready, man. But I'm gonna go back to the original topic. No one should have to leave this earth like that. Somebody breaking your house, trying to unalive you, trying to stab you, and the police come in and they unalive you. The very person that called them. Let this be a wake-up call to everybody that's watching this video. Get your ass armed up. Get armed up. That's the only thing that's going to save you. And I'm talking to you religious folks too. You think having a book, a Bible, when savages come up in your house, do you actually think that throwing your Bible up like that is going to repel that devil? No, it's not. You can be on your knees praying, and all he going to do is just unzip his pants and tell you to get to sucking. That's all he going to do. But you know what can get him off of him? The GUN. You get that? Oh, they ain't playing. Let me get the fuck up out of here. I ain't trying to get unalive. We done broke up in the wrong house. That's what you want. You don't want to be that person that gotta make preparations and for a funeral, or the plan a funeral because you wasn't man enough or woman enough to defend your home and protect yourself. So now you planning a funeral for your child, for your daughter, for your son, for your wife, for your girlfriend. You got to plan a funeral now, because you let somebody come in and violate you because you didn't have a firearm to fight back. At least give yourself a fighting chance, man. This stuff goes on every day in this country. Every day in this country. Somebody getting violated, somebody getting victimized. Just because you don't see it on the news don't mean that it's not happening, And I'm still saying, I'm going to say it and I'm going to stick by it. We're going to see some 2020 type shit going on. They're going to do it up under Trump. They're going to try to embarrass him. You're going to see all these groups reorganized again, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, whoever else you want to call it. They all going to come back to the forefront again. They're going to rise again. They're going to be the thorn in Trump's side. Trust me on this. And they're going to target folks just like me and you. So you need to be ready. It's just as simple as that. You need to be ready. But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I had to share this with y'all. You know, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Blessings. You know, it's the holiday, holiday season. You know, we got, I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving like that or Christmas, you know, we still eat good around here and stuff. But what I'm saying is, ain't nobody promised tomorrow. We all got to go one day. You know, as soon as we came into this world, death been chasing us. Every day that, you know, they go by is one more a day closer to us, you know, making our transition out of here. Some of us, we leave young. Some of us, we be fortunate to leave out of here to be a old man or old woman. You feel me? We trying to get to that point to where we just expire. We don't want to be out of here, you know, deleted from this planet at the hands of a fucking savage because we wasn't savage ready. We wasn't prepared. We all got to go. But I damn sure ain't going to let it be at the hands of a funky ass savage. So stay righteous, man. Stay with the people who really loves you, who really got your back, that's rocking with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people that's in your immediate circle, you know, ain't nothing wrong with telling somebody you love them, man. Everybody want to be loved, and everybody should love someone. Because you just never know, man. Life is so short. Even when you do live to be an old person, man, you know, life is still short, man. Let it be about loving one another, you know, having love for one another and just treating people how you would like to be treated. And the devil, he don't like that, man. He'll bring stuff, you know, obstacles to try to stop us and slow us down, but we cannot let that happen. We got to move forward, keep pushing until we reach our goals. Let's get money, let's get the guns, and fuck everything else. Love, you know, treat people how you want to be treated, you know, but let's make our dreams, man. We only got one life at this. So why not live out your fantasies, live out your dreams, man, and make that shit happen. And get that devil off your back. Anybody that's in your life that's not for you, that's telling you you can't do this or you shouldn't own these guns or whatever, man, they're not really for you. I've had so many people reach out to me because they fell out with their family because their family found out that they voted for Trump and they family acting funny style now. Some of them even been disowned. How ridiculous is that? But you can't, I'm going to tell you something. Continue to be strong and do you. Live your life. Live your life. Because at the end of the day, when you pass away, ain't nobody going to get in that casket with you or in that urn with you. I guarantee you that. So your happiness has got to come first. If you want to, you know, splurge a little bit and get you another Funky Town Center, then why not? If it makes you happy, then go ahead and do it. If you don't work hard for your money, hustle hard or whatever, then, you know, enjoy your life. Enjoy life. Because sometimes that's hard to do when you got all these funky ass savages around you. Sometimes it's hard to do when you got people that claim that they cool with you and they like you and all that and stuff, but really they secretly hating on you. You got to drain the swamp. Like Trump said, you got to drain the swamp from people like that and from these savages. Because you got a whole lot of fake ass people too that smile in your face and they talk about you behind your back. Them motherfuckers is just as evil and diabolical as them damn savages. That's why I really, you know, T, I don't really fuck with nobody but the Gunfreak Nation. And some of the members of the Gunfreak Nation have proven to me that they snakes and fakes and envy and jealousy. Watch a person that always want to attach themselves to you. Watch that person. Watch that person who always got to have your name in their video titles and shit. Watch that person, man. Everybody that smile in your face ain't for you. I had to learn the hard way. And this is why I stick to myself. I stay in my lane and I don't fuck with nobody. That's how I'm that way, and I've been like that all my life. I've been like that all my life. Because when you don't fuck with nobody, I learned a long time ago, that's when you start to have peace in your life, man. You're going to get called every name in the book, though. You're going to get called acting funny, uppity, crazy, weird, antisocial. You're gonna get it all, man, especially if they need something from you and you don't give it to them. It's a dog-eat-dog world, you hear me? But one thing for sure, you fuck up and come up in my house unannounced, you're going to be on your way to Funky Town. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, man, I may go live again. I'm about to jump off. I got a video with Ricky Smiley, punk ass, talking, man, that he was talking cash shit about Trump, which I'm not surprised, because he had his nose all up in Kamala's ass, her and Tim Ross's ass. So now he's being bitter, you know, just talking all kind of, you know, just reckless, man. You know, they dangerous people. You know what, Baltimore James? That's the best way, man. That's the best way. Be a lone wolf. I'm telling you, be a lone wolf. People can be users and abusers, man. I stick to myself. But when I learned how people would turn on you, and I'm thinking, man, it kind of hurt me a little bit, but I'm not shocked, because you can feel it from the person. They disingenuous. They not, you can just see the fakeness in them, man. So just leave me the fuck alone. Don't fuck with me, and I don't fuck with you. But them be your main ones that's watching everything that you do. They mental, man. You know, if I don't like you, or if I think that you know, just being a fearmonger or something like that, and your content just don't appeal to me, I don't like you no more, guess what? I ain't got to watch you no more. But you know what these crazy motherfuckers do? They still be watching. They stalkers. Leave me. Gunfreak Nation, listen. I need y'all, if you love yourself and love your family, if you think your life is just worth this much, I don't give a fuck, arm up. PSA got shotguns on sale right now for $99.99, $100. If you can't afford to get you one of them shotguns, if your life is that bad, when you can't even get up $100 to buy your shotgun from PSA, I pray for you, brother or sister. I'm not one to sit in judgment, because it's people out there that really do got it bad, man. You know, just when I'm thinking, you know, I might get depressed or something, or over a situation I don't have no control over, I always, you know, go back to something my parents used to tell me. It's always somebody else that wish they was in your situation, that wish they was in your position in life. It's always going to be somebody doing worse. So every time when I think about that, man, you know, I remember recently when I was working at that dispensary, and I was, you know, them 13-hour shifts was starting to get to me. It was an easy job. I just didn't have no life no more. You know, the money was decent. It was decent. It was all right. Could have made more. But when I used to be thinking about, damn, man, I got to get up, be here at 8:30, and then I'm out of here like at 10:30 at night. I got to be there at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm out of here like at 10:30, and I'm looking at a monitor for like 13 hours. And I used to kind of complain and shit until I used to see this homeless guy that was over across the street, man. You know, he laid out on the sidewalk, man, on concrete. And I'm like, damn, man, who am I to complain about this job? And I'm looking at this guy on this monitor. He's sleeping out on the street, man. And I'm like, damn. I said, you know, I have no complaints no more. Because it's always somebody that's doing worse than you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, no matter what, if you put your mind to it, you're going to figure the shit out. And you will be able to get, whatever that you want to accomplish, everything. You got to put the work in, though. You know, it's hard work that you got to put in. You got to be consistent. But you will be able to get you a funky town sender if you really want one. If you think your life is, precious enough for you to protect it, is what I'm trying to say, to defend it. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, we ain't out of the woods. We dealing with a lot of people that's in their feelings, that's bitter right now. They mad because Trump won. They mad because the Republicans got control over both houses, the Senate and the House. So don't be surprised if they stir some shit up and cause some type of civil unrest. Don't be shocked. What up, though, everybody that's in here? I appreciate every single one of y'all. But listen, y'all, I'm not being no fearmonger. I'm just telling y'all what I sense that's about to happen. These people are dangerous, and they mad, and they don't have no issues, no problems resorting to violence to settle their disputes. So y'all need to be ready. Okay? I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. I want y'all to be safe. I want y'all to have a safe holiday. And I want y'all to be savage ready. You feel me? But much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I had to go live with this one, man. How you gonna get home invaded and you call the police to come to your rescue only to be gunned down and unalived by the police? The same police you called to come save you. Not only did they shoot him that one time, they shot him 5 more times, y'all. Come on, man. You can't make this up. So if this is not the ultimate story for you to be prepared and savage ready to be, to take it into your own hands, to be your own first responder, I don't know what to tell. Besides a good night. Much love to you, Gun Freak Nation. Sleep well tonight. Sleep peacefully. And be prepared for whatever that this world or them savages throw at you. Remember this. What don't kill you will only make you stronger. Remember that. Okay? And having that funky town sender, it's going to keep you in the fight, man. It gives you a fighting chance against these no good, disgusting, vile, pugnic savages that's out here. Okay? Because you don't want to be that person that they put that you know, to your head and make you lay down. And you got to watch them and hear them have their way with your woman, man. How would you feel about that? How could you even look at yourself in the mirror? You think your woman, you think she's gonna still be in love with you, or she's still gonna deal with you after you let her be violated? And I say let, because you are the man. It's your crib that they breaking up in. What you look like running to your phone? Oh, 911, somebody breaking in. Somebody, you know, we got intruders, multiple intruders coming in. Oh, please help me. Send the police out as soon as possible, ASAP. You know, they in. I can hear them. They ransacking the house right now. We hiding right now. Come on, man. Come on. That ain't the way to be. And if it's your time to go out in a blaze of glory. But make sure you take some of them mother with you. You hear me? But if you are properly ready, you're going to smell their asses, they funky asses, before they even step foot on your property. Because you're going to have cameras, motion detectors, everything you need. So you're going to be on to them. See, when she was out there vandalizing his car, he should have had his Funky Town Center locked and loaded, cocked and loaded. And as soon as she gained entry, he should have put her down. Because I ain't got time to play them type of games. You feel me? Anyway, Gun Freak Nation, much love to you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to find your name. Somebody donated to me. And let me Matthew Jameson. Hey, you already know, man. We gonna keep it funky. And we ain't talking about no smell or nothing like that. You know, we take baths and showers and all that. That's them funky ass savages that want to come in and do all kind of weird, strange, crazy, devilish things to you. You know what I'm saying? It's funky out there. I'm just telling y'all, look, stay armed, stay ready. If you can get your concealed carry license, because you never know what savage you're going to bump into out there in the world. So it ain't just your house that you got to be concerned about. You need to be concerned about being out there in the world, man. We got real savages. I'm not making this shit up. This ain't no fairy tale shit. This is not no fairy tale shit here. I remember a few years back, it was a pregnant woman working at a Dollar General or Family Dollar, one of them stores. They went in there and robbed them. But the first thing, before they even took cash out of the register, one of them filthy ass savages took this 8-month, she was either 7 months or 8 months pregnant, threw her on the counter and commits to assaulting her, if you know what I mean, because YouTube, yes, that bastard did that to that woman. It was another woman a few years back. She was walking her baby in the stroller, man. She had the stroller. This savage runs from the back of the vacant house when she was walking down the street, dragged her into the vacant house, left the baby out there in the stroller on the sidewalk, middle of the sidewalk, crying, while he dragged the mama into the vacant house and had his way with her. So when you talk about savages, man, I'm talking about like the real cutthroat savages that they not to be played with. You let one of them bastards get the drop on you, and that's it. That's your life. So y'all need to gear up and get ready, savage ready. And it's the holiday season too. They really trying to hit a lick. You got people that's right now out there up to no good. You got people that wake up every morning like, damn, how I'm going to get my next high? They hopped up on these drugs. They willing to, I mean, think about it, man. Who does that? Who want to wind up in somebody's house? You don't know whether that person got a gun or not, but they willing to invade your house, to take what you got. Stimulants, make them sexually aroused, and they coming up in your house, hopped up on drugs, and they looking at your woman. Some of these drugs, they sexual stimulants, they so high, they don't care who they do. They don't care who they do. One thing, they won't do us because we ready. You hear me? Gunfreak Nation, do me this favor. Promise me that y'all gonna be savage ready. And if you don't have a gun, do your best to get you one legally. Get you one. Do what you got to do. Put it that way. Do what you got to do so you won't end up a victim like this young brother did. I feel so bad for him, man. But I wish he would have been armed. I really do. I wish that brother would have been armed. Because that how he went out and to shoot him 5 more times after they shot him that first time. It ain't right. It's not right. It ain't right. But anyway, Gunfreak Nation, much love to you. Till the next one, I'll see y'all soon. Much love to y'all. Peace.